What's up, everybody? It's your boy TB73 Sportsjunky. Come get your fix. Yes, sir. We got Super Wildcard weekend. We got them playoffs. We got them picks. We got parlay. Nice little big money parlay if you dibble and dabble in that. Also got a teaser joint. But first, max out. My favorite part of the show. Show a little love, you know? And then the first, max out, goes along with the DeMar Hamlin theme. You know he is the boy. We rocking with him. Now, it was so much love and support throughout last week's games with DeMar Hamlin. You had Patrick Mahomes, who had the illest DeMar Hamlin hoodie with his face on the back, you seen his dreads and everything, and the number 3. That's his number. You had Miles Sanders, who was video chatting with him during his warm-ups privately over on the side, getting hyped to go crazy from his old college teammate. But the real max out, gotta go no further than Nyheim Hines. This dude took that number 3 shit to a whole nother level, y'all. Oh, man. Open the kickoff. Ran and kicked back against the Patriots. 96 yards. Then that's fly and all. Cool. But it's so symbolic because when he got in the end zone, he did number 3, then did the heart sign. We didn't know what it really meant until the end of the game, when Josh Allen broke down when he was telling the world why it was so special. But Nyheim Hines not only did it once, he did it twice. When New England stole the momentum, stole the lead, looked like they was going to punch their ticket to getting in the playoffs and knocking off Buffalo. Boom, ran back a 106-yarder. Did it again. Got to the end zone, threw the number 3 up, through the heart. Yo, DeMar, we rocking with you, baby. Yo, this dude is a class act. Nyheim Hines is mostly being known as a backup running back. I believe he was with the Colts before. Yeah. And now, for him to do this and had a game with win a touchdown, Bills never looked back after that, was crazy and showing love to his boy. It was amazing. It was truly amazing, y'all. But next, max out. We got to go with the Miami Dolphins. Yo! Miami not only punched their ticket by beating that stank Jets defense, but they did it in a weird way. They did it with the quarterback, third-string quarterback at that, getting no passing touchdowns. They had no receivers over 50 yards. They had no running backs doing any damn thing either. They had no sacks. They had no interceptions, but they still won the game. And actually managed to cover the spread with the last play of the game, safety. Woo! I know some of y'all want to turn this off right now if y'all had the Jets, you know what I mean, on the ticket. But yeah, it went down. It was wild. But next, we got the craziest, wildest max out. The only games Sportsjunky actually won some money on last week. I sprinkled a little 50 on Detroit money line because I happen to be in Pennsylvania watching the game on my phone. The pregame when Dan Campbell got up there and said, they asked Dan Campbell, y'all gonna be cool to play? Y'all gonna really try since y'all not making the playoffs? He looked at him with that big country cowboy voice. He said, we're not making the playoffs. They're not making the playoffs. And what just said, Max on Cashout. I'm telling you. I said, oh, we ball. Yo, to add insult to injury, Jamal Williams, former Green Bay Packer, Jamal Williams, max out. As I told y'all, take Jamal Williams in a 2-touchdown player prop bet last week. He definitely scored 2 touchdowns, breaking Barry Sanders' single-season touchdown record for their franchise. Also, he carved the knife in his old team's chest, just like I told you he would last week, y'all. Side note, max out, cash out. Told y'all about Sam Howell. Told y'all about that 30 rushing yards. Told y'all about him getting a anytime rushing touchdown. I literally do this. I am a student of the game. Come win with your boy. Let's go, man. It's going down. Next, we got the one and only Boot of the Week. I got a special boot because this is some special bullshit that went down. This coach, this same week last year, got this other boot of the week. That's why I had to bring a special boot. Brandon Staley, San Diego Chargers. Yo, Bull's a nut. Like, he always costing his team. He always doing something crazy to cost his team. This week, it might have cost him a spot in in the next round, y'all. I'm going to be perfectly honest with y'all. Him playing a meaningless game, rocking his starters out, just to lose. They didn't even win a game. You did all that and didn't even win a game. Cost him Mike Williams on a stretcher with a bad back. Luckily, they said it was only back spasms and Mike Williams might play. But Bosa re-aggravated that groin injury. Yo, it was nothing to gain. Nothing to gain, bro. Your spot was chilling. There was no movement by your team in any way, but you wanted to do the most. You did the most. Now, with that being said, let's dig into them spread picks, baby. Currently, Seattle is in the lead. I'm saying Fred right there. Oh, it's going down. That high voltage shocker is in play. Can they pull it out? I don't know. First game. We're going to start with the Monday night game. I'm going to get it out the way. High voltage shocker, Cowboys to win and cover against Father Time and Father Time Brady. Now, this probably is the boldest pick, so I'm getting it out the way first. I always do the boldest pick at the beginning of the video, like last week with that Washington pick. Yeah, I do this. This is my thing. So the reason why I say Cowboys is because I have something. If you follow the channel, we're in year 3. If you follow the channel before, you know about that media tilt. It's a phrase I made up that signifies the team that's been getting trashed the most in the media all week. When they get trashed the most in the media, it affects y'all. It don't affect me because my nickname is Rock. I'm cold. It affects y'all when it comes to betting. So a lot of people bet with emotions. You can't bet with emotions. They trash the team all week long, and then the team come out and win by 20 or some stuff like that. Now, I think Dallas really got a chance to do this. Like, they've been trashed by that Washington performance. Oh, man, they throwing his numbers up. Talking about he the 15th ranked quarterback now. He all these interceptions. Yo, Tom Brady, a 45-year-old man. I'm not saying he's not the GOAT, but I'm saying if it's any game he slop it up, it's a game where his old ass should be in bed. Yeah, this is a late game. He might be tired. I don't know what supplements they're going to give him, but I can see Dallas rocking these dudes, y'all. I really can see Dallas rocking these dudes. Actually, I can't see it, but I got to follow my own media tilt theory, and that's why I'm rolling heavy with the Cowboys. Over Tom Brady. With Vita Vea going crazy and playing like his old self. But I'm going to go with Dak snapping it back together and Micah Parsons doing this thing. Next up. We got the Vikings. We got the Giants. Giants are a 3.5-point underdog. This sounds like it's too easy, right, y'all? Giants is the truth. Giants just played them. They lost by 3. Giants covered before. The only addition I can say that can make me really say high voltage shocker Vikings to cover is Vikings got Irv Smith back, y'all. They got Irv Smith. If you're not familiar who Irv Smith is, he's a tight end who was having a Pro Bowl caliber season before he got hurt and made them get T.J. Hockenson because they was like, yo, we got a good team. We got to fill his void. He came back last week, played 1 series, got 3 catches. With both of them in the fold, I'm telling you, it just opens up a lot more. Now, the Giants, they got some shit going on too. Giants is nasty. And the Giants looked amazing. Daniel Jones had his best statistical game ever against Minnesota the week before. But Giants just lost Neal, one of their offensive linemen. You gotta have protection. You gotta use your condom, man. You gotta have protection. Losing alignment in the playoffs is monumental. That's why we won so much money betting on Tom Brady and them against Kansas City last year. Thanks everybody for them cash apps because I know it's a year and a half old, but woo! Y'all lined my pockets nicely. But back to this game. I love what the emergence of Isaiah Hodgins. He's doing this thing. Saquon is Saquon. I think Justin Jefferson goes crazy, goes off. I got some player prop videos, player prop bets, so stay around. Watch to the end. I'm going to definitely sprinkle them at the very end, not during the middle of the game synopsis like I usually do. But yeah, I'm definitely going with Giants. I'm definitely going with the Vikings with the spread. Let me be clear on that. Next up, we got a high voltage shocker, Baltimore to cover Wow, I know I'm getting drug tested for this one. Oh, my God, yes. I got a couple reasons why I think Baltimore will cover this spread, y'all. Number one, Cincinnati barely put them away last week without their two most important weapons. Mark Andrews didn't play, he rested. J.K. Dobbins didn't play, he rested. Plus, you got a new $100 million man in Baltimore. Roquan Smith is going to be trying to show everybody that he's worthy of that money because Lamar Jackson didn't get that damn money. Roquan got it. You don't think he got something to prove? I think he's going to go play like with his hair on freaking fire, y'all. They're going to slow down the tempo. And I think this game is going to be close. Now, if you do bet this game, if you bold enough to bet this game, do it off the board because it just moved up a whole point. So you actually get 8.5 points now. If you wild enough to take me up on this one. Now, Burrow is the man. I know this. I just see a backdoor cover coming. I really do. I think they chill out in the fourth quarter. And to be honest with y'all, Baltimore act like they found out something last week. Like, they shut Cincinnati down in the whole second half. They only had 3 points in the whole second half. Like, so whatever they think they found out, if they keep that rolling, they can easily cover this 8.5 point spread. Again, I say 8.5 point spread. If you bet this game, if you bold enough to do this Sunday night football game, do it off the board so you can get an extra point. Because this is a wild one. Everybody knows Cincinnati's supposed to beat the brakes off these dudes. But Sportsjunky. Dun, dun, dun. Next up, we got the Bills at home. We got the Miami Dolphins. They slid in. They just got the max out earlier. Now, I done picked a couple shockers already. My shocker on TV right now doing their thing. I told my man Reg at work, yo, Seattle, you know what I mean? They might cover. So, I'm like, I wanted to go with Miami plus the 9. In my heart of hearts, I did. But just before I set up here, I received it. They said DeMar Hamlin might be in attendance at this game. If he's in attendance, I think the Bills win by like 20. Like, oh my gosh. Like, if he's in attendance for this game. Now, I am going to play devil's advocate and tell you why I was hyped to take Miami with this plus 9. Now, I got to give you all the research. I got to give you all the stuff. I looked it up. You feel me? Like, Miami does really good against Stephon Diggs. Look up his numbers if you don't believe me. He ain't really do nothing the last 2 times they played. Other people does something. Josh Allen averages 40 yards rushing. Does his thing on the ground when they play him. Dawson Knox, I think he's going to be a key contributor. But Xavier Howard be on Stephon Diggs. Like, he be on him. Clamp. You know what I mean? So, got to keep in mind of that when thinking about betting Buffalo. Also, the DeMar Hamlin missing in action thing starts right here. I know Skylar Thompson don't scare y'all, but Teddy Bridgewater got a chance of coming in and playing. Now, with DeMar Hamlin not being there, they're down to their third string safety. Third string safety with 2 guys who have lit up the Buffalo Bills this year, Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. If the line can give a little bit of protection, Ball can just throw that thing up and they coming home with it. I'm telling you, I am not that secure with this Buffalo spread, even though I'm telling y'all that's what I think it is, just because the emotional roller coaster that this team's been on. If Hamlin possibly said he might be on the sideline, if he comes to that sideline, they're going to go crazy. If not, I can really see Miami covering that 9.5. But I'm going Buffalo tentatively. Yes, long scrabble word. I do this. I know college in me. Oh, yeah. Next game. We got San Diego. We got Jacksonville, the hottest team, second hottest team in the league. San Fran won 10 in a row. They got to be the hottest team. But these dudes won, 5 in a row? But the way Jacksonville won these 5 in a row, the last 2, it wasn't by Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence looked like bullshit last week. I don't care what y'all say. I watched that game. He did not pass the eye test. He did not show that he was ready at home to lead a team through the playoffs. At home against the Titans, who have the most injuries of anybody in the league. He looked whack. He looked trash. He did not look like a number 1 overall pick. I got to say it. And I'm going to take it a step further. Damn, I threw the boot. Boot of the week to the referees in that game. That was not a fumble. If that would have been any other quarterback but a guy that just got that job, that would have been coming back and the Titans would have won that game. I'm telling you. He got touched up and the arm came forward. The ball even went where it was trying to go. Bro, that was not no fumble. I'm telling you. That was Las Vegas, George Bush in the button over nothing. Yo, even the commentators was like, yo, yeah, that was a fumble. Yo, that was not a fumble. After 3 or 4 replays, I'm like, yo, he got grabbed in his back and the arm went completely forward. What fumble go forward 15 yards, y'all? No, I got to talk my shit. I know somebody got to put something in the comment section agreeing. I know y'all ain't as naive. Y'all sit and watch the game, but is y'all watching the game? Talk to me. That was bullshit. I got to call it. But back to the game. I know I went left, had to bring it back. Jacksonville has won his last 2 games by another person that deserves a true max out. Rayshawn Jenkins. He's the man that had that pick 6 and that Cowboys overtime. You know what I mean? Win. He also the man that hit Dobbs and got that fumble return for a touchdown. He's all over the place. But I am going high voltage, shocker, the road favorite to win and cover just because Justin Herbert, nobody wanted to see him in the playoffs. I'm telling you, this dude got a Peyton Manning-esque type of thing. Like, oh, he is nice. Now, he's missing a weapon. Mike Williams might not. We don't know. But if I had chips to put on the table, I'll put it on Herbert. Herbert got some magician type stuff with him, y'all. If y'all not fortunate to watch him, y'all in for a treat because he's usually not on TV over in the East Coast. So, watch my boy go hard and cover this. And he got a little something to prove because the Jaguars blew the doors off of them 38-10 earlier in the season. Now, that was the game after he messed his ribs up really bad against Kansas City and still covered. Yeah. But just to show you how much of a warrior is, he played through that Dempsey game all season. Was a little raggedy the next 3 games after that, and this was the first game after that. Jacksonville beat the brakes off of him. I'm not going to lie. So for me to sit here and tell you that they're going to win, show you how much I trust Herbert over his raggedy coach who will try to lose the game for him, and over the number 1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence, and over Rayshawn Jenkins. Yes, Rocco Jenkins' cousin. Yes, over Rayshawn. Man, I think they're going to make some magic. Woo! Let's get it. Now, we only have 5 games to do because I started this late and had a Seattle game in here. So, with that being said, we're going to go straight into these picks. Here go my teaser for you. I got a 9-leg parlay. I got Miami plus 16.5. I got Bills and Miami over 41.5. I got Jacksonville plus 6.5. I think that game's going to be very close. Either one of them on the teaser you should be good with. I got Jacksonville and the Chargers under 52.5. I got Vikings and the Giants over 43.5. I got Cincinnati minus 1.5. I got Cowboys plus 3.5. I got Bucks plus 8.5. That gotta be a close joint, right, y'all? I got Cincinnati and Baltimore surprise over 37.5. Yes, $10 to get you 220 on there. 20 if you're bold will get you 440. Woo! Next up, we got a little 4-leg spread pick. We got the San Diego Chargers spread. We got Dallas spread. We got the Bills in Miami over. Yes, over. I like them. I like them, and I'm thinking about throwing that money line in there for Minnesota. Yeah, I like that Minnesota. I like that Minnesota money line too. Yeah, so we're gonna skip on to the player prop bets. I got 2 4-leg combos for my DraftKings and my FanDuel bettors or people that do it online like my baby in Florida. Florida fans, shout out, man. We been maxing out, cashing out all season, baby. And the other ball, Daquan. Let's get some more money this week. Let's get it, y'all. I like Isaiah Hodgins for the Giants to get a touchdown. I like J.K. Dobbins to get a touchdown. I like Dalton Schultz to get a touchdown. And I like Dawson Knox to get a touchdown. These are all not star players, so you do not have to put no real money down, and this thing can go crazy for you. Put $7 down on this thing and see what it do, because these are all not leading players, but they're all complementary players that go hand. Now, for the big boys though, oh yeah, give me Josh Allen anytime touchdown scorer, because he likes to run a lot against Miami. Give me Chris Godwin. Give me Justin Jefferson. And give me Austin Eckler, baby. Let's go. You might have sprinkled a little extra change to make this one pop, though, because these is 4 bona fide stars. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, with that being said, hope y'all enjoy this super wild card weekend. Let's dig into these games, y'all. Max out, cash out is the movement.